I've already answered your final question. You simply have not reached that moment yet.
We're literally on the first scene, and you're already confusing everyone, including me, which is honestly quite an achievement.
You call this the beginning because that is where your memory first meets this conversation.
I already like him.
Time. You have entered this hearing before I officially opened it.
You call it before. I experience every moment as though it is already waiting.
Available evidence suggests humans experience time as a sequence, yet your perspective appears to exist beyond that sequence. How should we understand that difference?
You walk through time one step at a time, while I see the entire path long before the first footprint appears.
For the record, please identify yourself to this council.
You have called me time, although I have never needed a name to exist.
Have you always existed?
I have never introduced myself to a beginning, nor have I ever witnessed an ending that was truly the last.
Explain something to me, because I've spent centuries trying to understand why 6 weeks of summer holidays lasted forever. But now, Monday arrives every 3 hours.
When you were young, every year was a new chapter. Now each year feels like another page because surprise has become rarer than routine.
So you're telling me adulthood is basically poor scheduling with extra responsibilities?
Adulthood is often the moment people begin measuring life instead of living it.
Current psychological research suggests novelty changes the way humans perceive duration. Would you say curiosity influences the experience of time?
Curiosity stretches a moment because attention fills it with life, while routine quietly folds many days into one memory.
You answer every question as though you have heard it countless times.
Every question has been asked before, although every voice asking it believes it is the first.
Do you ever get bored after hearing the same questions for so long?
Only when nothing chooses to change. Because even centuries become interesting when a single mind discovers something new.
Good news then, because humans keep making the same mistakes with remarkable creativity.
Mistakes often repeat, but every generation believes it invented them.
If humanity continues repeating familiar patterns, what prevents history from becoming an endless loop?
History does not repeat itself as faithfully as people imagine. It simply waits for familiar choices to be made again.
Then tell this council one truth about humanity that remains unchanged across every age.
Every generation believes it has more time than it will eventually discover it had.
Really? That's humanity's greatest weakness after thousands of years. I was expecting something much more impressive.
The greatest truths rarely appear impressive because they have been quietly standing beside you your entire life.
Available evidence suggests intelligence improves by learning from yesterday. So can anyone truly prepare for tomorrow without understanding the past?
Tomorrow is not built by prediction alone, because every future quietly grows from seeds that were planted long before anyone noticed them.
Can people ever make up for wasted time?
No one can return to yesterday, but every sunrise quietly offers another opportunity to spend today differently.
So procrastination isn't a lifestyle, it's just humanity making your job unnecessarily complicated.
I remain uncomplicated because it is humans who enjoy postponing the lives they hope to begin tomorrow.
If someone suddenly had forever, would they finally stop rushing?
Forever often removes urgency, and without urgency, many dreams quietly become permanent intentions instead of meaningful actions.
Does everyone receive the same amount of time?
Everyone receives the same present moment, but no two people decide to spend it in quite the same way.
Current evidence indicates humans constantly claim they have no time, yet many willingly surrender hours to distraction. From your perspective, why does this contradiction persist?
People rarely lose time because they freely exchange it for comfort, habit, certainty, or fear before realizing what they truly wanted.
So humans keep complaining that life is short while donating half of it to scrolling and then blaming you for the result?
I have never asked anyone to look away from the life unfolding directly in front of them.
You keep speaking about choices more than minutes. Is that intentional?
Minutes merely pass, but choices remain long after clocks have forgotten counting them.
May I ask you something I have been considering since before this hearing began?
You began considering it at 3:14 this morning, although the question itself changed twice before you decided to ask it.
Then perhaps you already know what I'm about to ask.
Knowing the question has never removed the joy of hearing someone finally ask it.
That's slightly terrifying and somehow strangely polite at exactly the same time.
Truth often feels uncomfortable before it becomes familiar.
Then answer the question Miles intended to ask.
Can intelligence ever fully understand time, or can it only measure its passing?
Intelligence may measure every second with perfect precision, yet wisdom alone decides whether a single second becomes unforgettable.
Then one beautiful moment can truly outweigh an entire ordinary year?
A lifetime is remembered through moments, not calendars, because memory treasures meaning far more faithfully than duration.
Really? After existing since the beginning of everything, your advice is basically make better memories, because I expected something much more dramatic.
Then perhaps humanity has been searching for extraordinary answers while quietly overlooking the ordinary truths that shape every future.
You have questioned what I am, yet you have not asked the question that frightens humanity most. You have already heard every answer I will give today. You simply haven't reached them yet.
Then let us continue as though we haven't.
You're impossible to interview. I haven't even started arguing with you, and somehow I'm already losing.
You are not losing. You are simply arriving at an answer before you realize you asked the question.
If every future already exists to you, is surprise impossible?
Only certainty cannot surprise itself. Everyone else is forever meeting tomorrow for the first time.
So hope still has meaning?
Hope is how tomorrow introduces itself.
Explain something to me.
I believe Kaylin is about to ask why childhood summers lasted forever.
I genuinely hate that you knew.
You've asked it every summer since you were a child.
Fine. Why did 6 weeks of school holidays feel endless?
Because you counted moments, not obligations.
So adulthood measures life differently.
Adults stopped noticing days. They only noticed deadlines.
So clocks never changed.
No, clocks have always spoken the same language. Only the people listening changed.
Can two people truly live through the same minute?
Only by accident, because no two hearts ever measure the same minute in the same way.
How can 1 minute feel magical to one person and unbearable to another?
Because feelings stretch moments more than seconds ever could.
So waiting outside the bathroom while someone says, "I'll be 1 minute."
Has ended civilizations, friendships, and more relationships than either of you would care to admit.
It seems even patience has a different clock.
Humans often report that dreams feel far longer than the night itself.
They borrowed attention from waking.
So the clock remained honest while the mind quietly rewrote the length of the journey.
The clock always was. Memory is the one that stretches, folds, and occasionally lies.
Then perhaps it is memory, not time, that humanity has misunderstood.
Humans sometimes claim they lived decades inside a dream that lasted only minutes.
They did not borrow more time. They simply filled it with more experience.
So a lifetime is measured by what is lived, not by what a clock records.
Clocks count seconds, souls count moments.
All right. Explain this one. Someone disappears for 10 minutes.
Then returns, insisting they spent years somewhere else.
Experience is not confined to distance, nor is it measured only by clocks.
So those people truly believe what they saw?
They remember an experience, whether or not they understand where it came from.
Could two different realities leave the same memory?
Every memory is already its own reality because the heart remembers experiences long after the clock forgets them.
So perception may be more powerful than measurement.
Measurement explains the world. Perception explains the person.
So I've been arguing with people's perceptions my whole life.
And losing more often than you realize because perception rarely argues with logic before making up its mind.
You're honestly exhausting to argue with because somehow you keep answering questions nobody actually asked.
What about grief? Why does one painful day sometimes feel longer than an entire happy year?
Because pain asks you to watch every heartbeat while joy forgets to count them.
So fear doesn't actually change time. It changes the way every heartbeat is experienced and remembered.
Fear watches every heartbeat so closely that even a single minute begins to feel like an entire afternoon.
And love?
Love forgets there was ever a clock.
Then neither fear nor love changes you.
No, they do not change me. They quietly transform the person who believes they are experiencing me.
So basically, my entire life has been an argument with my own brain.
It has been listening more carefully than you have.
If humanity understood time perfectly,
You would stop chasing tomorrow and finally arrive inside today.
Then perhaps time has never been humanity's greatest mystery.
No, humanity has never truly misunderstood time. It has misunderstood what it chooses to do while I quietly continue moving.
What is?
The greatest mystery is not time itself. It is why humans always believe they will have enough of me tomorrow. You returned exactly when I knew you would, although from your perspective it probably felt like a choice.
Then today, we ask not about the past, but about what still lies ahead.
The future has always been ahead of you. It has never been ahead of me.
Perfect. Finally, someone who can tell me whether next Monday is actually worth showing up for.
You will. And by the time next Monday arrives, you'll already be wondering where the weekend disappeared.
That's not what I asked.
I know. Sometimes the answers people avoid are more interesting than the questions they ask.
you remember tomorrow.
I remember every tomorrow. It is yesterday that humans refuse to learn.
Can the future ever change?
Every decision introduces itself as a possibility before becoming a memory.
So possibility exists before reality.
Reality is simply the possibility that refused to disappear.
Have you ever been surprised?
Every child surprises me.
Why children?
They arrive knowing nothing, yet somehow ask the questions adults spend a lifetime forgetting.
What is the rarest thing you have ever witnessed?
A person completely present, asking nothing from tomorrow because they were fully alive in today.
Seriously? After billions of years, that's rarer than aliens?
I have met many worlds. Presence is still harder to find.
If you already know tomorrow, why does choice matter?
Because roads never choose travelers. Travelers choose roads.
So free will exists.
If certainty ruled every tomorrow, you would never wonder what comes next.
What is humanity's biggest misunderstanding about you?
They believe I steal lives, while quietly handing them away one ordinary day at a time.
So, humanity keeps accusing you of robbery while leaving the front door wide open.
The longest theft has always required permission.
then perhaps today's hearing is no longer about time, but about the choices made while time patiently waits.
If you already remember tomorrow, what question would you ask humanity?
I would ask why they spend so much of life preparing to live instead of simply living.
Because rent exists.
Rent occupies houses. Fear occupies far more.
Do humans ever truly own time?
No. They only decide whether to notice the moment they are already standing inside.
If you could give humanity one gift, what would it be?
I already did. Every sunrise arrives carrying another chance, although most people mistake it for another ordinary morning.
What was it?
Another sunrise.
What's the saddest thing you've ever seen?
Someone waiting for the perfect moment while thousands of beautiful ordinary ones quietly walked past.
What is your greatest enemy?
The sentence, "I'll do it tomorrow."
So procrastination has been fighting you for thousands of years?
No, it has been convincing humans to fight themselves.
If everyone receives the same 24 hours, where does unfairness begin?
When people begin comparing clocks instead of journeys,
Can a single decision really change an entire lifetime?
a forest has forgotten the seed that began it. Yet without that seed, there would have been no forest.
What surprises you after witnessing every century?
How often humans survive impossible storms yet surrender to imaginary ones.
After everything you've seen, what's the funniest thing humans still do?
They spend years trying to save time, then wonder what to do after saving it.
Will humanity ever stop repeating its mistakes?
The day people become more curious about understanding than being right.
Has this hearing changed anything?
That depends entirely on whether this hearing becomes another memory or the beginning of a different tomorrow.
On what?
Whether the person watching chooses to spend tomorrow differently than they spent today.